Hi, my name is Claude Camilleri. I'm a pop artist, an NFT artist, and I created Miloman in 2020. This happened during the pandemic when everyone was inside and I didn't have access to meet artists. I started sketching and doodling, and then the character appeared. Miloman was also named after my late muse and four-legged bestie, Milo. He was always by my side during the time I was doodling and sketching, so for me it was a no-brainer to name the character Miloman. It also reminded me of these Japanese anime, easy words to remember. I also believe that if anyone's ever come across a Miloman for the first time, they will remember the name and also the character. My experience in art goes back a few more years than 2020. 2011, I actively decided to get into the art industry. I had just returned from Dubai, where I lived there for about 10 years. And when I came here, I realized that, at least in my eyes, that art shows and exhibitions were two-dimensional. Boring, to be honest. So I knew I had to inject a bit of life into it, and so I decided in 2011 to approach big hotels, and no one wanted to do anything with me. I did a bit of a Hugh Hefner and created my own party. The first exhibition that I created was called The First Pop in 2012. And I got rave reviews. In fact, I was also on the newspaper and the headline, "The exhibition which will pop up the art industry." Just a few years later then, I was approached by Le Méridien, which is now the Marriott, and I was the curator there for about 4 years. And also in these years, before creating Miloman, I had the opportunity to travel to London, to Windsor, to Miami a couple of times to represent international artists and one more of these artists. This journey has been quite incredible. However, I still believe that, like, the old art model is it's not a sustainable one. When NFTs came out, it was the first time I really saw like a bright light, and I said, wow, this is something which can be really great for artists and also for collectors alike. Although I obviously focus on paintings moving forward, and for me it's going to be a lot about NFTs. Again, I believe NFTs are something great for the artist. If, for example, one decides to purchase an NFT and then it's sold again and again, the artist actually has royalties like a musician would. Regarding Miloman, I think a friend of mine described it well. When I met him, he came over to my place and he told me, "Do you know what I like about Miloman?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "It's understood by all ages." And as soon as he told me that, I knew we were going to work together. Miloman's art is simple, it is understood by all ages. Someone as young as my nephew or my niece, who are like 4 or 5 years old, or even my father, who's a grandfather, they can look at this art and they can enjoy it because it's simple, it's bold, it's strong, and it's also quite fun. The present and the future. Well, the present is very, very exciting, and not only for myself, but I believe that the future of any artist, primarily of course, is to create something which is either fun, unique, strong, bold, loud, but for me, I believe that the future is in collaborations.